Hey guys, what's up? Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. So just thought I'd pop in here real quick to say if you thought you saw me in Chantal's live stream tonight, you saw me in Chantal's live stream tonight. Yep, I was in there. And I was not trolling. I was being sincere. I decided to just give it a try and just see if she would be receptive to anything I had to say. She didn't yell at me, so hey, I'll probably go back for more. I feel like she's sort of receptive if she thinks you like her. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like Chantal is just one of those, is just a person who needs a lot of love. So if you come at her in a loving manner, then she's receptive to what it is you have to say. I think if you come out guns blazing, she's just gonna shut down and not respond. And like, we love a good troll moment. I mean, especially when someone has a shitty attitude towards people in her chat and everything. I just want to be transparent with what I do. When it comes to Chantal or anyone else, I just feel like I not owe you, but like, I just want to lay it all out on the table. I mean what I say. I don't want to see her die. And if I can have an opportunity to try to talk to her, even just for a second, I will take it. I want her to listen to me. I want her to hear me out. I want her to hear what I have to say. I want to get through to her. And I did. I said to her at the end of her live stream, I said, listen, I want to see you go to Europe. I want to see you go to Jamaica. No one's 100% happy, but you could be happier. You know, I just kept trying to push at her just a little bit, being like, this ain't it. This is not going to bring you permanent happiness. You know, and then I threw in I'm sober. I know what it's like. I just want to get through to her, you know. I don't want to get through to her because I don't want to be the one I don't want to save her. She doesn't need me to save her. No one needs me to save them. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. But I want to be there to put that little nugget of information into her head, just to plant a little seed in her head, so that she knows that there's more to life than what she's doing. So when she's ready, she can do what she needs to do. Now, do I think she's ready? Sure, she could be ready. But I don't think she's done. And you know, yeah, I'm very concerned. She's doing things that are very questionable. You know, I found it odd to see her in lingerie like she is. Now listen, I don't care what you wear. If you like it, wear it. You know what I mean? Like, that's my attitude. Like, if you like it, wear it. I don't care. I don't have to wear it, you know. I'll wear what I want. You wear what you want. If you're comfortable in that and you like how you look, wear it. I don't care. However, when I think someone is in an altered state and not completely sober and maybe not aware of what that person is doing, then I ask them, hey, are you sure you want to be wearing this? So I don't want anyone to misinterpret me like slut shaming her or something. Like, I really don't care if she wears lingerie, you guys. I really don't care. Yeah, flashing me I don't appreciate it. Like, I don't want to be flashed. Like, I'm not here to see all the goods, you know. But if she wants to sit around in a lingerie top, I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. You know, but I just don't want her to think back and be embarrassed, because the internet is forever. If that's something you really don't want out there, it's out there. You know what I mean? Are you sure that's what you want to do? And then she was like, I'm cold. And I was like, well, put a shirt on. What are you saying? I was like, I'm saying if you're cold, put a shirt on. Like, I was trying to build some trust with her. Like, I'm not saying put a shirt on because whatever. And actually, there was a few times there were some people in the chat. They were like, your boobs are out. And I was like, well, she has boobs. So yeah, they'll be out no matter what she wears. I mean, some girls just have big chests. Like, what do you want them to do? She's gonna wear a t-shirt. She's gonna have big boobs. She's got a big chest. Yeah, she's in a lingerie top. I get it. But like, I don't know, she's covered. I didn't see anything. Thank God, you know. I was like, I don't care, you know, like, let's pick our battles, guys. Let's just pick our battles. Pete's came on tonight. Yeah, I talked to Pete's for a few minutes. I kind of wanted to see if I could push Pete's a little. So Pete's got online. He didn't get a very warm reception because I was really paying attention to the chat. You know, I was like really trying to see what the chat was about. She actually had a pretty decent vibe in her chat tonight. Like, there were people telling her not what she wants to hear, but what she needs to hear. And people weren't, in my opinion, for the most part, being mean about it. Like, a lot of people were just saying pretty much the same stuff I was saying. So I think we were all kind of feeding off each other. I don't know if we've learned anything from me doing this. I don't know if I have the energy to be in her live streams all the time. And God forbid when she does members only. And her mods were fighting, and I said something really, I feel like I felt good about what I said about her mods. Like, they were fighting amongst each other. Like, Annie was yelling in caps, and Joe was just being a jerk, and whoever else was in there. And I was like, hey, it's not your mods channel, it's your channel. Why are they fighting? And I put that, I was like, yeah, go me. It's not their channel. They act like it's their channel. It's not your channel, guys. It's hers. Back off. You're just there to moderate. You want to have a channel, go get your own damn channel. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. So, it's a shit show, 100% all the time. Doesn't have to be. So, yes, she was definitely high. I don't know what on. She cut her live stream off briefly and then came back. I feel like she might have cut it off to go refuel on whatever it is she's on. If I had to guess, I'd say Molly. She seemed pretty lovey-dovey tonight. That's if I had to guess. She was rocking a little bit, but if I had to guess, I'd say Molly. I don't know why. It feels like Molly, though, or X, you know? So, it's fun to speculate. It doesn't really get us anywhere. If we're gonna continue to do what we do, then we need to be more proactive into intervening. I have no reason to hate her. I only am making videos about her because she's a dead ringer for me 20 years ago. Like, a dead ringer. She's me. Like, I feel like I know her. It's like talking to me 20 years ago. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, what would Rachel want to hear 20 years ago? And then I say it, you know, and I remember something that people, the women in the 12-step meetings when I got sober were like, she just needs a lot of love. And they would say they're referring to me, that I needed a lot of love. And a lot of people approached me in a very kind and loving way. And I was very receptive to it. It worked for me. Now, some people need someone to come at them and be like drill sergeant. Some people need serious structure. And she needs structure. She needs structure. She needs a wake-up time. She needs a breakfast time, a lunch time. She needs a structured day. Like, that would help her a lot. But she needs someone there to enforce it, to get her into the habit. But honestly, I think a structured day would do her a lot of good. She doesn't do anything, you know, at all. There's zero structure in her day. And I don't care who you are. You need a routine of some sort. you know, like I have a very sporadic work schedule. Like my schedule changes a lot. Um, so it's hard for me sometimes to find a routine, but I try to stay consistent with whatever schedule I have going on. I try to stay consistent within the confines of that schedule to where my days have consistency as much as humanly possible. So, I mean, it's hard for me to like stay consistent and have a routine, but I do what I can because I know it's important to my mental well-being, and she has zero of that, you know. And I mean, even to the point where she was just like falling asleep, and I was like, hey, and I tried to be nice about it because, you know, I want her to listen to me, so I'm not going to be mean about it. I said, hey, why don't you wash your face, brush your teeth, get in your pajamas and get comfy, and then if you fall asleep, it's all good. And yeah, I feel like I'm talking to it like I'm treating her like a child. I'm not trying to treat her like a child. I'm just trying to be nice and like encourage her to do these things. She wasn't like, I wasn't concerned, you know, oh my God, do we need to call 911? I wasn't concerned like that at all. In fact, I've never been that concerned. I don't understand people, if she had a wellness check done on her, I feel like that's just ridiculous. Like, why are you calling 911? Why are you calling our property manager? Like, this doesn't affect us. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to put that out there to you guys. Like, don't call 911. Don't waste resources. Like, don't do it. First of all, if you are a direct witness to somebody breaking the law, then by all means, call 911. Like if you're standing there and you see a hit and run and you get the license plate, yeah, call 911. That's a good idea. But if you're watching someone on a live stream who's 2,000 miles away, don't. Okay? Don't do it. It's just a waste of time, because one, you're not actually witnessing it in the flesh. They kind of need that. Like they need like concrete evidence. Like it's one thing to see it on live stream, but don't call property management. Don't call 911. Don't do those things. It's just, come on guys. Not that any of you did it. I'm not trying to, like, I know who called. I have no idea. I know it wasn't me. I don't call the cops. That's dumb. Listen, what do I think the cops are gonna do? Absolutely nothing. So, I mean, take it from me. Why would you call the cops? Why would you waste your time? Like, by the time everything's said and done, the cops show up. I swear to God, I've witnessed hit and runs, like, and we called the cops and we literally waited for like 2-3 hours. And then it just kind of became this thing like, we're just gonna see how long it takes. And I kid you not, it was like hours later, someone finally shows up and they didn't do anything, you know? Cause like, it's just like, it's ridiculous. So when I see people like calling the cops on people 2,000 miles away, I'm just like, my eyes are just gonna roll out of my head from just irritation. Anyways, I'm not taking her side. I don't think what she's doing is okay. Don't get it twisted. But I relate to her. I don't know if people realize. I don't think I've vocalized how much I relate to her, how much I see of myself in her, and how much that worries me, because I don't wish that upon anyone. I have some funny stories and I did some crazy stuff, but I would give anything to go back and do it differently. Anything. I would give anything to go back and do it differently. And all the things I would do different. And all the regrets I have, and all the people I hurt, and by the things I said, the horrible things I said, things I can't take back. I would give anything to do it over again. But I don't get that luxury. You know, so when I see someone else with the opportunity to stop what they're doing and change, I'm gonna at least try. So I tried the trolling technique. I find it very counterproductive. She doesn't respond, she shuts down, it's no good. I mean, even if you're not trolling, like if you're being honest, I think if you want to be like blunt with her, just you got to throw in things like, listen, I'm just worried about you. I just want to see you live your best life. I don't think this is it. You know, no one's perfect. No one's saying you have to be perfect. And I feel like she's a little bit, she lets down her wall of that wall she has. She has a wall. Like if she sees something coming at her and it's negative, she immediately puts a wall up and immediately assumes that we are just out to get her. And I think that if you come at her sweet and nice and pleasant, like, hey, we care about you. You know, I kept throwing in things like, I want to see you go to Europe. So, but this isn't how you're going to do it. And then she was like, I'm going to get off. And she changed the subject too. She was like, Sam. And I swear I almost put in there, stop trying to distract us with your cat. Answer the question, face us, listen. But she wasn't ready. Like, I think we pushed her as far as we could and she was done. So that's okay. That's okay. Because it's in there. It's there. Trust me. She heard. I don't know if it's going to stick or what, but I mean, just keep trying. I don't know. As far as Pete's goes, I don't feel as worried for him. More like I feel like he just needs a good push. You know? Oh God. And then he's going on about Juneteenth and oh Jesus. Pete's, you gotta stop with the woke shit. It's not a good look on you. I know you mean well, Pete's. I know you do. But it's not a good look. Okay? You can be white and support Juneteenth, okay? It's not an exclusive holiday. You know, I think the best way white people can support Juneteenth is by, you know, supporting Black-owned businesses or watching documentaries or educating yourself further, or reading a book or listening to a TED Talk or something, you know, something educational, or, you know, putting money out there or donating to a good cause like the NAACP or ACLU or, you know, anything like that would be positive. Or even like talking to your local legislators about passing voting rights laws and stuff, you know, like there's a lot of things we can do. Like it's not an exclusive holiday. He kind of made it seem like, and I was like, dude, shut up. You're too woke for words, you know? I even threw in, well, it just got real awkward in here. And like people were like, woke Pete. So I was like, yeah, I don't think he realizes, I think he is an extremely socially awkward person. And I don't think he means to come off the way he does. And I don't think there's any way we could tell him any different. I think he legitimately means well, but he comes off so arrogant and such an asshole. And like, why would I celebrate Juneteenth? I'm Canadian. It's like, we're in North America though, dude. Come on, man. Well, his delivery just sucks. I don't know, maybe I'm giving him too much credit. Let me know what you think about. If you saw his little Juneteenth rant, tell me your thoughts. I'm curious. He tries. I think he is on the spectrum, if I had to guess. He definitely seems like he's on the spectrum. And my sister's on the spectrum. So, and I see a lot of my sister in him. Like my sister and him act the same. Like they just cannot, you know, when you're on the spectrum, you just cannot relate socially to people. Like you just can't. And he comes off arrogant and like an asshole, and I'm like, I think it's coming off like that because he's on the spectrum, though. He just can't relate socially to people. Those are my thoughts. Like I said, they're just my opinion. I'm just spitfiring shit. Who am I? Be respectful of one another and make sure you're listening to each other. Don't just not read the comments. Like, trust me, I'm saying this because I've done this myself. Like, listen, I'm not saying anything I haven't done myself, okay? This is why I'm saying it. But, you know, read it carefully. And if you're not sure what the person means, ask, what did you mean by that? I've done this a few times. Trust me, it's saved me some fights. I would just be like, I'm not sure I understand what it is you're trying to say. Can you elaborate? And they're like, well, this is what I meant. I'll be like, oh, so you meant, yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, I was gonna jump in your face. Because sometimes things don't translate well over the internet, you know? So, you know, if you're not sure, just ask. No harm. So, and if you're not sure about something I said, you know, certainly ask me for clarification. I'm not always the most articulate person. Yeah, I am a little hot and sweaty though. It's not a good look. So anyways, good talking. I will talk to you in the comments. That's the best part, you know. I do love interacting with you guys in the comments. So just let's chit chat and talk about things, and let's have an intervention. Oh, she'll love that. Yeah, I'll be her favorite person. I really do see myself in her. Happy Father's Day to any dads out there watching this video. Happy Father's Day. Yay. Everyone give your dad a hug and a kiss tomorrow. I unfortunately cannot see my dad tomorrow because I have to work. I already told my dad. And you guys, my dad's getting remarried next month. It's so weird. He's my stepdad, but he's like my dad. Yeah, he's getting married next month. I have like a double header wedding next month. I have a wedding in the morning, my dad's, and then in the evening I have another wedding. I'm calling it my double header, Mission Impossible. And so my friend's wedding theme is rustic chic. And so I told my dad, I was like, so what's the dress code for your wedding? He's like, I don't have a dress code. And I was like, okay, well, I'm coming as rustic chic. And he's like, what's that? And I was like, well, you'll see. My dad's like, should I worry? I was like, I don't think so. He's like, okay, sounds good. Rustic chic. I was like, well, you can make it your theme. He's like, nah, I'm a little, you know, it's not that kind of thing. I was like, okay. Just putting it out there. 2 weddings in one day, y'all. Wish me luck. I think I can do it though. Kind of looking forward to it. You know what I mean? Like after COVID, it's like, let's do all the weddings. Everybody get married. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I don't get to see my dad tomorrow unless he wants to come visit me at work, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to do that. I wouldn't have any time to talk to him. I'm always busy. I'm working. But yeah, so I already wished my dad a happy Father's Day, so but I'll probably call him again tomorrow and be like, hey, happy real Father's Day on the real day. So, yep. So that's all. Anyways, have a good night. Thank you. Bye.